Understand how fear is an escape from love, or an avoidance of love, or not experiencing love?
Such a call for love too, right?
Was that?
It's a call for love.
It's a call for love. Yes. That's a beautiful way to put it too, because you don't see fear as something bad. You see, it's a crying out for that. But you think it's separate from you. You see? And also this call for love can take many forms. For example, you have a wife and or you have a husband, and somehow you have a fight, you have this, but each one of you wants to get your own way. You want to have the last word. You see? And so you shout, you scream, and you walk out. You walk away. Okay? Fear was an escape from love, because all you had to do was to stop and see, but all you ever want is love. It's a call for love, all you ever want for love. But you did the opposite, because you weren't aware of that fear. You weren't aware of it as fear. You saw it as, but I'm right. The moment you say, I am right, you've made someone wrong. You've separated. And at that point, love has left, gone out the window. You see? So anything personal robs you of that. It closes off your contact with being, which means death. And that's why when we have conflict, when we have quarrels, when we have wars, you know, we feel this hatred growing and this separation. We feel alienated. We feel alone. We feel devastated. Well, of course. My goodness. You've lost touch with love. Love. So therefore here, the human is a question. And is always asking, but there is no answer. You go, what is the answer? Being. Why? Because being is love. So whenever you have a question, see where love is going to answer it. Which is being, which is isness. But remember, love, we're not talking about just sexual love, or hugging love, or kissing love, or holding love, or making, eyes at somebody. Love is the understanding that there is no separation between all humans. Just like the ocean has millions of waves, each wave seems to be different, but they're all the one ocean. Similarly with us, you see? We're all humans, but we are really being, playing that human role. And we have to play it. We all have a Dharma. We all have, whatever you're doing now is your Dharma, is what you're supposed to be doing. Why are you supposed to be doing it? Because you're doing it. You see?
So your definition of Dharma is, again, please?
What you're doing now.
What you're doing now.
Yes. Your job, your occupation, your status, married or single, whatever it is, that's your Dharma.
That's not necessarily your experience. It's your...
It becomes, but you see, you experience according to your Dharma. Okay. You see? So according to the experiences that you say, well, this is, I am married and I have children, I have this and I have that. And of course your whole life revolves around what you have established in your field. However, if you're able to move into that love, okay, you don't only love your child, but you love every child in the same way that you love your child. Because you see, of course, you have a greater affinity with your own because he needs you. He needs your care. But every other child is also your child in your feeling nature. Okay? Now when you have that, then the effects of that experience become different. Okay? So when I said that your experience is according to your Dharma, according to how you see so I have to put it, how you see your Dharma. How you look at it, how you see it. Do you see it as reality?
So how the mind sees it.
How the mind sees it. It creates your experiences. Right. Your experiences are not real. They're just experiences that the mind is creating because you are making that real. You see? But if you begin to see that everything is love, everything, then everything begins to change accordingly. You don't bring the changes happen out of that love.
Burt, is that Dharma or karma that you're talking about?
Dharma. Karma are consequences. If you, all of a sudden, you think about someone and you hate them, you say, oh, I could kill that guy. Okay? Right now, nothing is happening to that guy, but you are getting upset. That's instant karma.
I was confused because I think of like the Buddha taught the Dharma. There's karma, something different. So
no, karma are consequences. Okay? For every thought, there's an effect of that thought, right?
I mean, I'm not living my life as a Dharma. The Buddha taught the Dharma. I'm aspiring to live my life according to the Dharma. Isn't that?
Yes. He taught. They call it taught the Dharma, but the Dharma is really your life as it is now. Okay, the Dharma is a big word. There is no English equivalent to it. You see, this is where words, semantics become very difficult. But when he said he taught the Dharma, it means he's teaching how life is, how to live life, how to see and experience the way. You see, but also the way that it is also the Dharma too. You see, it's all part, because you see, you have to look at the whole picture. You are not doing anything. You as a human, you as Peter, me as Burt, we never do anything. Okay, it's all being done. But we tend to create certain consequences or karmic reactions to that Dharma according to how we see it. If you make something wrong, immediately there's effects because of that belief. Immediately. You see? So Dharma and karma do go together in greater holistic understanding. Yeah.
I don't know if both of these are. One is the life that you are living or being lived, and your identification and association and judgments with that create an internal world for you. And then there is the awareness that has nothing to do with you. And
that's
it's
right.
Totally immaterial, whatever dance you're doing.
Right. It's immaterial, whatever dance you're doing. I like that. Yeah.
So are both of those Dharma? I don't quite get my head around the Dharma word yet. I can see that what you're doing is your Dharma. Yeah,
the Dharma will continue, the effects, everything will continue just the same. Regardless. But what happens is that you're seeing clearly. Okay? You're seeing with love, in other words. I just am. I'm just going through the role. I'm playing this. Okay? This is part of the Leela, the cosmic game. And I'm playing this. Well, when you do that, you're filled with joy. Because then love takes over automatically, because you become innocent. You can become kind, persevering, forgiving, accepting, surrendering. You see? So automatically you flow. You see? And no matter what happens, almost like life is looking after you. See, the moment you have love, life looks after you.